I'm having what we call a bad hair day, and it's the first I've had in, like, years, so bear with me. Which is funny, because my last video I hadn't actually done my hair yet, and so that's arguably a bad hair day, but I hadn't done my hair, so it wasn't, like, a bad hair day, it was just a bad hair video. I turned 18 back in December, and so far I'm pretty disappointed with adulthood. Don't get me wrong, I didn't expect to, like, magically feel like an adult, nor did I expect, like, Obama to come flying on the back of a bald eagle out of the sky and hand me a pack of cigarettes and a presidential ballot and tell me to vote. But so far, I feel really overwhelmed, I guess, is the word. I feel confident in my ability to learn how to do things, but not necessarily in my ability to do things yet, and that, like, kind of freaks me out. I can get food for myself. That's easy, and I can apply for a job, but I don't feel like an adult yet. Maybe that's a product of going to college. I don't really feel prepared for the real world because I'm still in school, but, like, school without parents? So it's like, I'm in charge of me, but I don't have any real responsibility. I mean, I'm still learning how to cash a check. How am I supposed to, like, do my taxes? If I'm really honest with myself, I think I'm scared of growing up. My whole life has been this mindset of, like, you live a whole bunch when you're a kid, and then you, like, become a teenager and you party, and then everything is great, and then you reach the real world, you get a job, and then die. And that's not at all true, but that's the mindset that my whole life has been in. I know in my head that life is so much more than high school, and life is so much more than college, but wrapping my feelings around that, not even my mind, like, getting my feelings to feel that, a whole different story. I know that there's traveling, and there's weddings, and there's lifelong friendships, and there's partners, and business ventures, and drunken game nights, but there's also going to be death and heartbreak and depression and sadness, but, you know, I don't really think that the fear of those things should cancel out the fun that growing up is. Because I'm a person who knows that I have a problem with growing up, I try to give myself reasons to want to keep going, reasons to feel excited about growing up. I think the key is to keep looking forward to growing up. And that means when you're 12 and when you're 80. And, you know, that's going to be really hard sometimes. And I had one of those moments yesterday where I was like, I just can't see anything past now. But that's okay. And sometimes you gotta dwell in the present. I don't think I do that enough. But what keeps me waking up in the morning is the thought that someday, maybe today, I could stumble upon some buried treasure and find millions of dollars and retire rich at 25. That's what gets me up in the morning.